Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Jay from Keeping It Real, your arbiter of gaming news and commentary, hitting you off with a studio production video where you know this is your channel, where all gamers' voices are heard. With your boy Jay, always dropping the word. Keeping them other gaming YouTubers like, what you heard? And where you always know, we always keep it all the way real. So what's going on, everybody? I just want to thank you all for checking out my studio production video today. And like usual, I'm gonna go ahead and dig right in. Now this video is gonna be about two huge games to be announced and confirmed to be having 4K enhancements for the Xbox X, man. And one of them we knew about. Of course, it was gonna be the best on the X. And that was a big game I'm excited for. Actually, I'm excited for both of these games, but especially one of them. And I wanted to go ahead and dig in not only just about these games, but what it's gonna mean for the Xbox X coming into the future. Because there's a lot of naysayers right now, a lot of haters, and a lot of hate to go around. We see what's going on with Crackdown 3. We see, some media outlets are still up to their old shenanigans. But, it looks like, I'm going to go ahead and link this in the description with GameSpot. It looks like they're trying to clean their act up a little bit. I can see a little change with GameSpot, even when it came to that little fiasco with Anthem. They were one of the first outlets to come out and kind of call it out and try to stay neutral. They try to not really get in between the two. They try to stay neutral like a gaming journalist should be. They should just speak about the facts of the nature. And it seems like GameSpot is trying to go back to that. And to me personally, that's showing some signs that they're seeing the writing on the wall. That it's starting to be, not so good of a thing to hate on Xbox, because they're really doing great things. It's at the point now where even, casual gamers and just people who pay attention or watch this stuff are going to start to say, well, why are you being discriminatory towards Xbox? This is a great thing. And they're going to start not liking it. So when that starts to happen, it looks like, it's starting to affect them, and they're starting to notice, okay, well, it's not so good to do that. So, man, that first game is going to be, as you see it on your screen, Evil Within. And, man, I'm excited about this game. I'm really excited about this game, man, because this is one of those games that really gives even Resident Evil a run for its money. And games like Silent Hill, Resident Evil, and just like a really good horror action adventure third-party game all put together, man. I'm really excited about this. It looks like they have amped it up to 11 on this one, and it looks like this is going to be a really horrifying good time. And this is one of those games that I'm really looking forward to, because I'm really into horror movies. Horror movies is my stick. That's how I get down. And taking out baddies, man, is what I love to do. So this game looks like it's going to be full of that. It's going to be horror at every corner, and you're going to have to be watching your back. And that survival horror type thing is going to be in full effect. So I'm really excited about this one, because it's going to look incredible on the X. So it's already been confirmed to be 4K. I'm not sure if this one's going to be 60 frames per second, but I believe it is going to be. I'm not sure. But this was going to be a one to look out for. Now the next one coming up, man, is that good old game we know so well. This one is Wolfenstein 2, man. This is one of my most anticipated games. Now, I didn't put this in my list of 10. If you check out that video, 10 games I'm looking forward to, this was definitely on there. I just didn't make a big old list, but this is definitely on my list of games. That's a must buy for me. The first one was incredible. This one's gonna be native 4K, 60 frames per second. You can't beat that. The thing I wanted to talk about is this becoming more and more of a norm. You got a lot of naysayers and a lot of salty haters that are just talking about, oh, well, they're not gonna have a lineup of, not too many games. They don't got, well, no, you're absolutely wrong, man. It looks like more and and more these newer games, and their huge list, growing list of older games or games that are coming out before the X are gonna be for native 4K on the X, either 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second. So that's a great thing. We know that we're going to be getting the value out of the money that we're spending on our X. We know that our games are going to be supported. Another good news coming out is that it's already been confirmed and known, and you can check with Digital Foundry if you have any questions, that all these games are just going to run better just by you popping them into the X, and there's not going to need to be any patches or anything like that for a lot of these older games, and even in a lot of these games that you were thinking may or may not have be Xbox enhanced. They're just going to look better, run better with faster loading times. All those advantages you're going to still get with the X. And it looks like what's great is that there's a tremendous amount of support for the X when it comes to all future games that are coming out. In the most part, you're seeing huge support for the X, and that just keep growing every single day. And this is really a great thing for those who were feeling or thinking that it was going to end up like the same situation like the Pro, where it has minimum support. Those people are finding out right now, no, that ain't the case with the X, man. It's not going to have that problem at all, because it was designed perfectly to not have that problem. When it comes to developers, they're getting these games up in 1 to 2 days and adding on ultra settings and more particle effects and everything else that they could want to put into it, and having plenty of time to do it. So it's not going to have the problem as the Pro, and people need to get that out of their mind. This is not the Pro. So I'm really excited about that, because it's just confirming more and more to any of those who doubted that this is worth your money, and that this is going to be the true place where you could play all of your multiplats and get the best out of each multiplat that you can possibly get. You're going to know the best place to play them is going to be the X. So if you're looking for all the best visuals and the game running the best. So I'm really excited about this. This is something that all gamers should really be excited for, especially when it comes to a lot of these new games. I'm looking at Red Dead Redemption 2. Now that's coming out next year, but you can just imagine we're getting all this. The X hasn't even came out yet. Imagine after this thing hits and these other newer games start coming out, being made specifically for the X, or the X version, and having plenty of times for them to really flush out everything and get the most they can possibly get out of the X. That's what I'm really excited for. Games like Anthem, games like Metro, games like this, I'm really excited for, to see what these games are going to really truly be. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen, these games are still a good far time out. They have plenty of time to really optimize these games and make them the best they could possibly be. So this is a really exciting time for gamers in general. And I'm really excited. These two games really mark a significant improvement on that ever-growing list of 4K 60 games, and it's a great thing. So yeah, man, that's going to be my video on this. I want you guys to go ahead and hit me in the comment box and tell me what you think. Until then, man, this is Jay. I'm always keeping it real, and I'm gone.